Wake up, Lo-Fi Nation. It's another Good News Friday. Welcome. Don't adjust your dial. And welcome everyone to the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. I'm your host, Michael Pickering. That's right. Lo-Fi as in low fidelity, low quality, in your face, messy as can be, global news show. Here we're going to talk about that famous question, what's going on in the world today? And it's everyone's favorite day of the week. That's right, it's another Good News Friday. The news, fresh off that press. Source, the lifestyle section of Reuters. Pink diamond fetches $26.6 million at Sotheby's Geneva sale. Okay, so this isn't really good news, but I couldn't pass up an opportunity to finally rant about the international diamond industry. In essence, it's good news for my desire to rant. Okay, where to begin? First off, this thing was sold to an anonymous bidder. And of course it was. You know why diamonds cost so much damn money? Because the prices are artificially kept high, that's why. That's right, the main diamond industry companies mine and buy all of the diamonds around the world, likely including this one, and then shove them all into vaults to never be seen again. And why, may you ask, would a company do that? Well, because they are greedy pigs, that's why. They hide their stores of treasures like Scrooge McDuck to keep the scarcity of the stones high, so demand stays high in comparison to supply, so they can keep selling them for exorbitant amounts of money. And you know what we here at Lofi Poli Sci think about that? We say, you can keep your pink $26.6 million diamond hidden all the way up your... We interrupt your regular scheduled programming to apologize for any offensive material that you may have just been exposed to. We here at Lofi Poli Sci are all about the we that we be. The personal views of our host are not representative of the whole that is Lofi Poli Sci. We now return you to your regular scheduled program. Next up, source, the tech section of the BBC. Alexa to start second-guessing what users want. Oh great, just what I need as a follow-up story. Amazon making Alexa more self-aware. Let me tell you something, Lo-Fi Nation. We apologize for where the host may be bringing you next. This time, however, we're letting him go with it. Alexa is already creepy enough. Now, when you ask her a question, she's going to have a follow-up question or a suggestion for you, because she's going to calculate the probability of your next response before you even ask. And let's be clear, I think it's completely biased BS to call this machine a her, because in reality, it's an it. It's a machine, and it's an increasingly creepier and creepier machine. Hey Amazon, how about you knock it off already with your desire to go all Terminator 2 on the world? We have enough already going on, which you would know if only you'd listen to Lofi Poli Sci. Now, moving forward, because we never move on from anything, to the emerging markets section of Reuters. Bolivians decorate skulls with sunglasses and cigarettes to honor the dead. Alright, now this is just cool. I love the diversity of which the world celebrates their culture and ancestors. This event has its roots in ancient indigenous culture and beliefs in Bolivia, and is now celebrated the week after All Saints' Day. Check out the pics, Lo-Fi listeners. Different people celebrate the passing of their loved ones in so many different ways across the globe. It's truly beautiful to be able to see the diversity by which people pay homage to those who walked before us. It's so important to remember our roots, for all peoples are rooted together. Now, this following story comes from the tech section of the AP. New device puts music in your head. No headphones required. This is also a pretty cool story about the Sound Beamer 1.0 from Novito Systems Company. This new sound device projects ultra-violent sound waves directly to your ears, and it seeks out the shape of the listener's ears to only be heard by you, but also to allow you to hear other things on around you, while not disturbing those around you at all. The sound can be played in stereo or 360-degree surround sound, meaning incredibly high quality. This, I'm really interested to see the reviews for. It opens up for sale today, though I couldn't find the price on it, which I'm also very curious about that. And a last piece of news to send you on your way for the day, the Innovation and Intellectual Property section of Reuters, which I didn't even know was a section, don't you know. Brazilian duo glide through Sao Paulo's streets with broomsticks for Muggles. Any Harry Potter fans out there? Well, this one's for you. The story. In Sao Paulo, Brazil, two gentlemen, Muggles, as it were. And just so you know, a Muggle is a non-magic using person. These two Muggles created a Motorized-Broomstick. So cool, check out the vids, but I'll try to explain it here. You ever seen one of those large motorized wheels that people ride around on in cities? It's like a skateboard, but with one wheel in the middle, attached to a motor, and you stand on the board around the wheel. Well, they took that and attached a broom, and now they can ride their broomsticks up to 37 miles an hour. Simply spectacular. And they say their goal is to sell them to the world for around $750, so that people can start playing a new version of the Harry Potter game called Quidditch, which has already become a university sport club thing here. So I'd really be curious to see university students start using these high-tech brooms to play it now. This truly is innovation and fun at its finest. And that's a brief snapshot of what's going on in the world today. Stay tuned for Monday's episode of Pickering Unplugged. Always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Write into Lofi Poli Sci at planetmail.com with questions or comments. Thanks for listening. Stay safe. Wash those hands. And I'll see you on the next episode of the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. Pickering, signing off.